Hi everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back, explorers, to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here or are a repeat visitor, be welcome. Be sure to also look in the description below for all credits given. And with all that said, good morning everyone. Okay, so last time I talked about Rosario and Vampire, which I absolutely loved. And I think for right now, I'm going to be talking about some recent animes I've been watching. Now, mostly I have positive input on these animes. However, there is at least one that I will be talking about, which I don't really have much positives on. Sorry. After all, this is something that's not really my taste. And I found it able to put me to sleep because I was not enjoying it. Not in the least. And quite frankly, I think people like me, this anime isn't for. So, what the heck am I talking about? Well, the anime I am talking about currently is Maria Holic. And I probably spelled it wrong. Actually, no, I didn't spell it wrong. Uh, Either way, I saw the very first episode on a cable program for Maria Holic, and at the time, I'm like, what kind of anime is this? What is it? Well, it definitely wasn't my typical fare. And of course, one of the animes I had come across and had been watching for a while is Ranma One Half. Now, that particular one, the dubbed version, I was watching on YouTube. This happened to be on a uh, TV, a cable TV. I'm not sure which it was. It was either cable or satellite, one of the two. But you know how those work. They have a TV guide, and you can't just pick something like you can on YouTube. Either way, I'm like, what is this? Now, recently, I actually watched all of Maria Holic, all 12 episodes. And only after did I actually read the synopsis. And the synopsis is a sophomore named Kanako who enrolls in an all-girls school because she has a phobia of men and wants to find her destined Yuri partner. She meets she meets a captivating freshman named Maria, spelled Mariya, who fits her criteria except her seemingly ideal mate happens to be a cross-dressing sadistic boy. What that tells me is the character is actually a cis male. Yes, there is an overarching there is a bit of a story arc there, but for the most part, the entire show is randomness incarnate. It's like take your slice of life animes, um, and make it 100-fold. Only you're not getting a little bit of chaos from the day, you're getting a whole lot of it. And then the tags they have it for it: comedy, parody, school, and shoujo ai. I have no idea what shoujo ai is, so I'll have to look that up. But comedy? Uh, I don't know. I actually didn't find it very funny in most parts. Parody? Maybe. Definitely school, though. So, others have said that they found it under Yuri, which basically means lesbian. So, let's face it. I don't think the tags they have for it are accurate at all. Um, I know there are numerous kinds of comedy, but you have to find the humor to be funny to begin with to actually enjoy it. I didn't. Okay, so why didn't I enjoy it? Well, the school they're going to is an all girls Catholic private school. Uh, Let me repeat that. The school they're going to is an all girls private Catholic school. So you have religion involved. Or in one episode, they mentioned lack of religion. And yes, they do have a number of religious horror elements. Um, like the uh, creepy monster pet that Maria puts in Kaneko's bag. I really don't get it. And oh, there's also this so-called perversions. The sadistic boy calls Kaneko perverse because she's a lesbian. Narrator, the narrator calls Maria perverse because of what he has to do. So, and of course, they use the perverse tropes a lot. So, yeah, the so-called fear of men is displayed by Kaneko getting hives by being touched by a guy. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you on that one. So, it's taking place in a Catholic school for girls. There are many perversive tropes in it. And yes, there are horror elements that are done in a very comedic fashion. In fact, when you come right down to it, I think the most funny parts that I found it to be funny were the times the dorm mistress referred to herself as God, and the rules that one was placing. It's like, okay, so if we're not allowed to have this, why are we getting points for hiding it? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Food is shared if it's found. Yeah, and it's that character, whenever she speaks, is completely serious and deadpan. And yeah, either way, I know Maria Holic has a spin off series called Maria Holic Alive. Whereas it should have been the second season, it isn't. It's a separate series altogether. But it continues where the first series ended, I think. But then again, I haven't watched it, and I don't plan to, because in my own personal opinion, this is definitely not an anime for anyone like me. It's more for, shall we say, people who like putting people down, especially if they are not what are considered to be cis normative, i.e., normal according to society. So, and with every episode, the main character of Kaneko being put down every time, being called perverse every time by the other character, who the narrator actually calls perverse too. And it's like, you expect me to laugh at this? Alright. Now, I am well aware that a lot of people do like this sort of content. For me, I look at it and call it a put down anime. I could be wrong, but I don't plan on watching anything of it anymore. Of course, other people might enjoy it, and yes, you can find bits of it on YouTube. So if you want to look it up, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Make up your own mind on it. I've already made up my mind. But either way, I think I have talked to you long enough about this particular anime. So I'm going to leave you all with this. If you've been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, and as always, be true to you. Amena, signing out.